I just wanted to do a video on how to make salmon patties that I make. And right here in the thing I have already cans of salmon. And I just get, let's see here, these little cans of tuna, or not tuna, but pink salmon. It's probably about 9 or 10 of these cans in here. And then I took just some plain old brown rice that was kind of left over, and I'm just mixing that up in here right now. Just kind of mixing it up together. I just use my fingers just to kind of break up the meat. And then I'm going to saute some onion, garlic. I have a bag of frozen bell pepper. You can pretty much put anything in there, any kind of vegetable that you wanted, really. But I'm going to saute it up. You can use celery, saute it in a little bit of olive oil or coconut oil, and I'm going to just add the seasonings to that and put it straight into this mixture. Alright, so here I'm just adding some more stuff to the salmon patties. Some fresh cilantro, garlic, and an onion. And then some frozen bell pepper, green and red, and then a little bit of onion in there. So I'm going to saute all this together, and then add a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of seasoning, some garlic, salt, and pepper, and add it to the mixture. Okay, so I have sauteed all of the green and red peppers and the onion and the garlic together, and now I'm just going to mix all this stuff together. So, and then I put the seasoning normally in with the garlic and onion and all that stuff, and then just mix it all together like so. You can do it with your hands or with a spoon, it doesn't matter. Okay, and then after you've done that, then you can put in your breadcrumbs, and your eggs are next. Or I'll use like a little bit of Jiffy mix to just bind everything together. So that's what I'm going to do next. Okay, for this mixture I'm using about 3 eggs because that's a lot of salmon. It's about 10 of those little cans I showed you. And then I'll use like, I don't know, I'll use like a Jiffy mix, or you can use breadcrumbs, or sometimes you can use Ritz crackers, just whatever you have. This is what I have today, so that's what I'm going to mix it with, and then I'll start to make the patties. Okay, so I just use, just showing you briefly, just sprinkle the Jiffy cornmeal over it, or you can use the breadcrumbs and crumble that all over top. And I'm just going to mix everything up. You can use your hands or a spoon. I like to use my hands so I can feel the consistency of it. I don't want them too wet, and I don't want it too dry. I don't know if that's easy to understand. So, all right. So now you have your mixture. This is the consistency. I don't know. So then you can just start making your patties. Can you hold this for a minute so I can show them how I make the patties? You just take some mixture. I don't know. It just depends on how big you want. You can make small ones if you're doing like a party with appetizers. Can you just make it closer so it's not like, I don't want all this other stuff in the background. And you can just make patties that look like this. And then you can just stop it, babe. Alright, so I just put a little bit of olive oil in the pan, and then I'm just going to place my salmon patties onto it. kind of uneven. Just gonna let them cook. You can make or you can make bigger ones. Don't matter. Stop it! No, sir. Okay. So yeah, I just let these cook on, I don't know, say 10 minutes on each, maybe 7 minutes on each side. So we go ahead and just let these cook for anywhere from like 3 to 5 minutes per side. Depends on how big or small they are. And let them cook and flip them and take them on out. Alright, so this is what they look like when they've been flipped over. They're pretty much almost done. They're cooking for about 3 to 5 minutes almost. And then just flip them over. Let them brown on the other side, and pop them on out. Let them cool off and they're ready to eat. Alright, so this is what the end product looks like. Nice, wonderful,